Relief-based strategies is something that is so common in today's society, but unfortunately they're not supporting people to bring about lasting behaviour change. Relief-based strategies simply relieve the symptoms in the person's body from their unwanted symptoms of anxiety or frustration or unwanted behaviours in whatever way that might look. The relief-based strategies focus solely on the body when it comes to the Body Life Skills program. It says the body is presenting with signs of heightened anxiety, and we need to do whatever is needed to relieve those symptoms of anxiety. So the relief-based strategies, if we talk about a scale from down the bottom where there's no anxiety to up the top where there's extreme meltdown anxiety, relief-based strategy says the body is heightened. Let's put in place whatever strategies that are needed to relieve the symptoms in the body to bring them back to a state where it is seemingly free of anxiety. And I use the word seemingly free of anxiety purposefully so, because the relief-based strategies is only ever temporary. Relief-based strategies do not support people to develop the skills to bring about lasting behaviour change. They do not support you to develop the skills so that you feel equipped to respond to the reasons why your anxiety levels increased in the first place. So if we just illustrate it, relief-based strategies focus on the body. They say the body at this lower level is free of anxiety. Then life happens, the triggers in life are presented and your anxiety increases. But the relief-based strategies then go, okay, so your anxiety is increased and your body is presenting with an array of unwanted behaviours. Let's do whatever is needed to relieve the symptoms of the body to bring it back down. But it's never addressed the reasons why we went up in the first place. It's never addressed life. So what the relief-based strategies do is relieve the symptoms, but never teach you the skills to deal with life. Let's take for an example a person, they're down here at a state where they're free of anxiety. They go into their life, they go into their workplace, they go into their schoolyard, they go into their marriage, they go into a relationship with another person, they go into life in whatever way life is going to look. They get presented with all of their smash pictures, all of their triggers, all of the life challenges that is being presented to them in their classroom of life that they don't yet feel equipped to deal with. So the body escalates up to a state of heightened anxiety. So we then give the relief-based strategy, whether that be a form of medication, either over the counter medication or a prescription medication, or other form of relief-based strategies, which I'll talk about in a moment, that just relieve the symptoms of what's going on in the body. And we go, great. But then the next day, the person still goes back to their school, they go back to their workplace, they go back to their relationships, they go back to their family, they go back to their classroom of life, not yet equipped to deal with the life lessons that are going to be presented and represented again. So their anxiety levels increase, and then they need more relief-based strategies. And we live in a cycle where people almost become addicted to the relief-based strategies to support them to manage life, not actually support them to respond to what life is presenting. So some of the relief-based strategies we have, it's important to not look at what they are, but what the intention is of them. But we could have examples of medication, as I've already spoken about, but we also might have examples such as exercise, or watching TV, or eating, or different ways that we interact with different people to incite an argument or to incite something that's a challenging situation. And we wouldn't normally put those under the category of relief-based strategies. But let's say, for example, the person comes home from work. They're at such a heightened state of anxiety because of all the triggers that have happened in their day, and they go for a run, or they go to the gym. Yeah, they go to exercise. Now, in today's society, we don't actually say exercise is a bad thing, and our bodies actually do need exercise. They need to be developed in a way where they feel fit and healthy to be able to respond to the demands of life. But if on that occasion, the person going for a run was not purely with the intention of supporting the body to feel equipped to deal with life. It was more to relieve the symptoms of life. It then becomes a relief-based strategy. Same as examples of meditation. You may have a meditation that is designed to help relieve the symptoms of the body, or you may have a meditation that supports you to come back and connect to your body to prepare to go to life. The real focus of relief-based strategies in today's society need to be understood that if ever relief-based strategies are needed, which sometimes they are, a lot of times they are, but they must only be seen as a stepping stone. Absolutely, if a person's anxiety levels is so heightened that their behaviors are out of control and there's high intensity meltdown behaviors occurring, relief-based strategies may be needed as a temporary measure to relieve the symptoms of anxiety if the person comes down. And when they get to a state where they're feeling more settled, I then go, well, now the work begins. Let's look at why your body escalated. Let's look at the life triggers that you don't yet feel equipped to deal with. Let's look at the life skills that are needed to support you to feel equipped to deal with life. So you can go to work at a lowered state of anxiety and come home from work at that same lowered state of anxiety. You can go to school, into your works, into your relationship with a lowered state of anxiety and still come out of those places with a lowered state of anxiety and feeling equipped to respond to whatever life presents.